What's going on, good people? This is about cryptocurrency and specifically smart contracts, decentralized applications. This is what we're doing. I hope that this video, the audio is working better this time. I had uploaded a couple videos, but the audio did not turn out too well. So let's get right into it. So, I've been talking about cryptocurrency for a little while now because I find it very, very interesting. It's fascinating. It's incredible. I'm what you call a crypto enthusiast. And long story short, I like to discover or talk about projects that I find, useful, that can possibly, offer opportunities for people to earn crypto. And the project that you're looking at right now is a smart contract called Gandiji.io. This contract has been working or launched for the better part of a year and a half, I believe. I believe it was launched March or April of 2018. The developer knows exactly, and he's very reachable and personable. His name is Sunny. And he's incredibly transparent, very he answers questions, whatever concerns you have. He's on Telegram, he's on Discord, he has his YouTube channel where he interacts with the people. He does weekly giveaways, and the giveaways dealing with Gandiji contracts. So let's jump into it a little bit. So I'm talking about Gandiji because it's a smart contract that he created using code. Okay, now I'm not a crypto expert, not by far. I'm learning. I'm just a noob, if you will. Even though I've been researching this for years, I'm still a noob because there are people who are much more well informed about this space than I am. No doubt about that, including Sonny, because he created this contract, and in this contract, the part about the contract that I find incredible is the fact that it's immutable. You can't change anything in the contract. It's completely transparent. Okay, there's no single point of failure, or there's no central point of failure where even though he's the designer, he's the person the developer, not the designer, but the developer of this contract. He doesn't control it. It has a mind of its own. It was created that way on purpose, as if it's you're talking about automation and artificial intelligence type of protocol in a way. So Gandiji contract, in order to interact or to play with this contract, you need to have this crypto Ethereum. You need to have Ethereum. You need to have a MetaMask wallet as well. And I believe you can use Trust Wallet, but for all intents and purposes, to keep this simple, you need to have a MetaMask wallet to be able to, put your Ethereum in that wallet and interact with this exchange. If you want to play with the exchange, you need to have your MetaMask wallet and use Ethereum only right now. What I find interesting about this is those who choose to, use this contract, 10% of whatever you contribute will be taxed in a way, right? That's a fee that you have to pay. 10% of your contributions will be taken out as a fee and distributed among everyone who's involved with the contract already. And you will also receive IND tokens. And these tokens are being sold at a certain price. The price increases over time, and if the contract should also decrease in Ethereum, the prices also decrease incrementally. So it's not as if you will see huge flash crashes. This thing can afford it. It provides a protection layer where whales cannot come into this contract and widely manipulate whatever's taking place in the contract. It's designed that way on purpose. And again, Sunny, the developer of Gandiji contract, can go more in depth as to the inner workings of the project. But what I'm saying is this: if you include your Ethereum, you will get IND tokens. These tokens also accrue value over time, and your Ethereum accrues value. How? The more Ethereum that's added to this contract is the more those 10% fees that every person who adds into the contract, the 10% fees that are distributed are dividends for everyone who's already involved in the contract. Okay, they're dividends. And whenever a contract, or whenever a player or person who's in the contract decides to sell their tokens, dividends, 10% fee is also extracted, and that 10% also goes to the remaining people who are in the contract. So whether the contract increases or decreases in the number of Ethereum that's in the contract, the participants will receive ongoing dividends. If you hold on to your IND tokens, whether the contract goes up or down, you'll receive dividends. And your Ethereum will also accrue in value over time, depending on how active this contract is. And I've been watching this contract for since it started. Behind the scenes, I've been watching this contract, and I've seen it go up and down in cycles about 3 different times. Okay, I've seen it go up, I've seen it go down, I've seen it go up against a 1900 ETH in the contract, and I've seen it drop down to 240 within a certain period of time, and now it's rising back up again. Now it's at 1129. This is the nature of what they call an hourglass type of model, right? An hourglass type of model. You have other popular hourglass models also, like P3D, Proof of Weak Hands 3D, etc., etc. But this is about Gandhiji.io, and the reason why I'm talking about it is because the facts has been in existence for, I think, 18 months, if not maybe 17 to 18 months, and no one has gotten scammed in this contract. You know, I'm not offering financial advice. I'm not telling you to do anything. This is pure information. I'm going to leave a link about this contract if you decide to, you know, to peruse and look through it, see what it says. There's videos, you know, that talk about it. Go through it, you know, whatever. You make your decisions to do what you wish. But all I'm saying is this: if a person would have decided to play into this contract, right, and you had your IND tokens and held on to those tokens for 18 months, could you imagine those gains that you could have accrued? Let's say you put in 18, you know, you threw in your thing 18 months. I mean, you use your Ethereum, you put 1 Ethereum in this contract, and you forgot about the contract, and you check 18 months later. I mean, those gains would have been sick. No doubt about it. Those gains would have been sick. And not only would the gains by way of dividends would have been huge, but also your actual Ethereum, you wouldn't just have 1 Ethereum. In other words, if you would have put 1 Ethereum in that contract 18 months ago, and you looked at your contract today, 18 months later, you would have more than just 1 Ethereum, because the contract is designed that way, to accrue in value over time. It's a different model. It's almost similar to staking, even though I like to say it's similar to staking, even though the Ethereum Foundation has been talking about introducing staking, proof of stake, into their network, you know, Ethereum 2.0 for 4 years, for at least 4 years, and it's still, they're still planning on launching that. So in other words, as Ethereum, even when the value of Ethereum increases, you'll earn crypto. You're earning more crypto. The value is increasing that way. The value that you receive will also increase by way of dividends, and also through referrals, should you decide to share your link with others and they use your link to play with this contract. That's more residual crypto that you're receiving as well. So take a look at this. I think it's worth taking a look at, because this is one of the more I could say successful hourglass model smart contracts out here so far, you know, in my humble opinion.